bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. All night. Would you call me old-fashioned if I kiss you in the rain in Manhattan? Oh, I can't wait until my lips are on yours. I can't help the way that I'm feeling. The way you look tonight is so appealing. Hold up, I need to pace myself. You're the bullet to my heart, I swear. I swear. Only took one shot. Only took one shot. The only thing I'll promise is I'll give you all I've got. Oh, you remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right.
Yeah, look, alright. Now pretty bourbon brown eyes, can I grab you off the shelf? You sweet but you strong, I gotta have you to myself. I'm trying to let you know that you're the only drink I'm trying to pour. Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look, I had a couple, so you know I'm telling the truth. I don't settle for Kettle One, I don't settle for Goose. First we had a couple rounds just to see how it go. Now it's time to tap that barrel, girl, let's see how it flow. You got that caramel dripping, now I'm sipping. They can't take you straight, but baby, I'm built different. It feels different. Listen, you keep getting Dunson loose. You far from the jungle juice, but you keep it 100 proof. I don't need no Coca-Cola or no Sprite for you. And yeah, you good on the rocks, might put that ice on you. You got that Jameson, that Johnny, or that Jack, and you can miss me. I need bourbon in my life, cause baby, you my favorite whiskey. Come on.
I don't want you holding back. Tell me everything, and I do mean everything. It's time for last call. You know that this liquor been flowing faster than free fall. If we keep going, I might not be able to recall. My favorite bourbon. Take a sip of you, baby, I'm swerving from left to right. Left to right. You remind me of my favorite bourbon. Take 2 more shots, you know I'm swerving from left to right. Oh, let the band play on, and they be playing our song.
Girl, it's Dunson, aka the slurring bourbon connoisseur. And look.
Hey y'all, I'm back. What's smacking? How you crack-a-lacking? How you crack-a-lacking? What's macking? Thank y'all for the hype train. Thank you for all the resubs. Natty resub. I don't even know everybody who resub, but thank you. And hey, Mama Barnes. Hey, Ray Rap. Hey, Brown Eyes. Hey, Lil Unique. Hey, LaWanda. How you doing? Hey, London Michelle. Hey, Ed. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate you. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Lioness Nala. Thank you for your resub. Hey, Blue Majesty. Thank you for your resub. I'm sure Locke probably resubbed, you know, the whole month I was off. He probably like resubbed twice. But anyway, hey, what's going on, y'all? It's good to see ya, right? And good to be seen, I guess. I am Lisa the X, aka Brown Whiskey Woman, Executive Bourbon Steward at your service, live from Lock and Key Media Studios in the ATL Shawty. Been a minute since I said all that, but I'm back. See, I knew it. See, resub, Lock and Key Media. Like I said, he did that twice while I was, off the stream. But I'm back, and yeah, it's been a month-long hiatus, and it has been great. Last time I saw y'all was in December. I did see you in December. We were or live on the Christmas show. And speaking of that, I got something I want to show y'all. Okay, I got something I want to show y'all. I brought this with me today. Before I get into anything else, let me show y'all this. So you know how I do the slideshow and I show y'all all that cool stuff that's out there? Y'all see this? I saw this in the store, and I thought about y'all. Real life horrors exist. So this is an angel. She don't have no eyes. Hey, Mr. Nate. She don't have no eyes. Like, I don't know if her eyes supposed to be closed. They don't look like they closed to me. It's like they didn't paint no eyebrow. They didn't paint no eyeballs on her. Y'all see this? Now, when I saw it, it was creepy to me. So when y'all think that I'm on the dark web and all that, just making up this shit, I'm not. This was in the store. They sell this. So I bought this especially for y'all to see. So you know that I'm just not making up stuff. This is real. This exists. Okay? All right. So anyway, I've been on a month-long hiatus for dry January. And you want to know, what have I been doing? What have I been doing? I have been resting. I have been drinking a lot of wine. And then on last Saturday, I attended a whiskey expo. It was the Georgia, South Carolina Whiskey Expo, sponsored by the Augusta Bourbon Society in Augusta, Georgia. And Augusta is about 2 hours away from Atlanta. So I got a lot of cool stuff, but this is the glass. I want to show you all that. I'm going to be tasting out of this. And it says Georgia, South Carolina Whiskey Expo. This was their very first year doing this. I can definitely see this event growing. So let's get a close up on that glass. This is really, really nice. And I'm going to be doing my tastings out of this glass today to honor them. So the event itself was fantastic. I met some great people. They had fantastic food. I'm beginning to think that all whiskey events have a tendency to have like really good food, because everyone that I've been to had great food. And I met some really good folks. And I promised those folks that I was going to get them a shout out. So let's start with two cool ass Sigmas that I met at the event. Daryl and Brandon, hey y'all, what's up? Cheers. And also to James and Christina of the Augusta Bourbon Society. They were two of the most hospitable, wonderful people that I have met in a long time at any event. So welcoming, so accommodating. The event was so well put together. All types of vendors there. I did take some photos. And again, everything was focused on Georgia and South Carolina. Hey, Diz, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate the welcome back. Hey, Ray Rap, how you doing? I don't know if I spoke to you earlier, but if I did, or if I didn't, hey again. But I did take some photos. I actually took some video that I plan on posting on IG after the show. But I wanted to make sure that I saw, let y'all see what I saw, what I experienced while I was there this past weekend. Okay, there we go. ReadyBot! Yay! Okay, y'all, I've been working on ReadyBot. I got excited because y'all don't know. I told you I've been doing some stuff. So I've been trying to add ReadyBot to my stream. What's really cool about it, and I don't know if it's Ready or Roddy, but I call it Ready. You can ask it questions. Okay, so it's going to help us when we have to look up information or we're trying to get an answer to something. And I was waiting for it to come up in the stream, and I guess it only comes up in the stream when you go live. So, okay, Guzzle, wherever you are. Thank you, brother. Anyway, so we're going to get into this slideshow so that I can show you all some pictures from the event and talk about it a little bit. And then also at the end of it, I want to talk about the things that I really, really like from the festival. So let's take a look at that. Okay, we're going to take a look at it in a minute. We having a little, But anyway, oh, shoot. Okay. And on that note, let me step away and put my phone on silent because it's been a minute. And I forgot. Y'all, that was Guzzle saying, yep. Hey, Mac, how you doing? Okay, Mac just came in the room. Y'all know that's my son. Okay, so let me share something about Mac. I'm so excited. Nope, just leave it right up there. We about to be drinking Guzzle. Let me share something about Mac that I'm super excited to share with you all. On Monday, my son is starting bartending school. Yeah, I'm so proud. Okay, I'm so proud. I'm so excited for him because then he can come on here and tell me how to make a drink properly instead of rip shot like I've been doing. Hey, King Me, how you doing? Yeah, I'm excited about that. So congratulations to Mac. Y'all put some hearts in the chat for my son. I'm really, really excited for him and what he's going to do with that. And I'm telling him, like, we can be the dream team as me being like, an executive bourbon steward, you being a bartender. We could do some shit. But anyway, congratulations, Mac. The Georgia South Carolina Whiskey Expo was presented by the Augusta Bourbon Society on Saturday, February 7, 2026, Augusta, Georgia, at 5th and Fire on Broad Street. So first of all, the restaurant, like I said, the food was exceptional. It was so good. So that is just an outside photo of the actual restaurant. We went through the restaurant to an open patio area, and that's where the private event was held. Next slide. So these are just a couple of photos from inside the venue, and you can see it's like a partial open area. And they had roughly about maybe 12 to 15 vendors there. Again, all Georgia, South Carolina. So it was really cool to kind of see what was local. And some of it, I was very familiar with it, and some of it, not so much. So I did learn some things. I got a chance to taste some really good things and meet some really cool people. That photo in the middle for Burnt Church, that particular distillery produces Anita's Choice, which is something that I have talked about on the show. And if you all have ever attended the family reunion, you've tasted with me. And some of my NASCAR friends that hang out in the liquor store told me about it. Hey, Forrest One, how you doing? Next. So that was one of the products I tasted that I really liked. It was called Jimmy Red. All right. Again, so many great vendors. People were so knowledgeable, so willing to share the knowledge. And when I tell y'all they were giving some very generous tastings, they were practically shots. Okay. And people were getting lit. I was not one of those people because y'all know I don't really do that, but I did taste just about everything. But I was like, I had a little cup that I walked around with that I could just, dump back in the cup because I was like, I want to taste everything. The next picture next to Jimmy Red, and I realize that picture is blurry now. I just, you see it on the big screen. But anyway, the company is called Short Barrel. Now, you all have probably heard me talk about Old Fourth Ward Distillery. Short Barrel actually purchased all of their distilling equipment, so on and so forth, and incorporated with them, kind of integrated, I should say. But Short Barrel Distillery is in Norcross, Georgia. And they had a great product. They had something in particular, I'm going to show it at the end, that I really, really enjoy. And I told you about the cool Sigma brothers that I met. And Brandon in particular, I believe he drank that man whole bottle of liquor. So Brandon, if you listening, I just want you to know that you probably owe that man a bottle. Just saying. But he did tell me to go over there and taste it, and it was excellent. And I will talk about that at the end of the slideshow. Next. So the first picture you see where a young lady is handing the gentleman a drink, because that is a man's hand. That's Fiddler. And I have talked about Fiddler because Fiddler is a local Atlanta product. ASW stands for American Spirit Works. They have a distillery in Buckhead, but then they also have a location here in the Battery, which is where the Braves play. So she was there. She had some great samples. I did taste something that I hadn't tasted before, which was a toasted bourbon, and it was really good. So short barrel. I told you about something that they had. That's it. That Takaji cask finish. So Takaji is out of Hungary. So this is basically bourbon that is finished in a cask that held Hungarian whiskey or Hungarian wine. I don't know which one, but something from Hungary. Okay, and that's why it's called Takaji, and that's the cask finish. So you all have heard me talk about not no guzzle. You heard me talk about what a finish is. So basically, you have a product. So your bourbon, your whiskey, whatever it is, your scotch. They take it out of the barrel that it was aging in, and they put it in another barrel for roughly about 6 months and finish it. Okay, but that was really, really tasty, really good. Next. So you see straight back where it says R.M. Rose Company. And I wish I had got a better picture of that. So that gentleman, you see those two jugs on the side look like moonshine jugs? They had a whiskey over there that was 150 proof. And y'all, 150 proof ain't no joke. That ain't nothing to sneeze at, nothing to laugh about. But when I tell you that shit was smooth, yes, shockingly so, it was smooth. And you know, I talk about the whole, 5 dark hairs on my chest when you drink something that's really strong. So it was these guys standing behind me, we kind of going up there for the tasting or whatever. So I don't know them, so I can talk about them. They was drunk as hell, right? So the man trying to give his little spiel, right? He telling us about the R.M. Rose Company. He telling us about the whiskey and all of the different things. Oh boy said, I don't care about none of that shit. That's a quote. He just wanted his tasting, and he got it. So he drinks it. And he says, you know what? This is really smooth. But because he was drunk, I really didn't trust him. So I was like, okay, let me taste it. So I tasted it, and he was not lying. It was extremely smooth. And this dude had like the simplest setup, but he had some good stuff over there. The next picture is Noble Jones. So I tasted the one on the end where you see the 2 cups in front of it called Rabbit Spit. I did that because I just liked the name, Rabbit Spit. It just was interesting to me. And it was really good. It was some really, really good stuff. So tasted that. You could taste as much as you wanted. You could go through the line as many times as you wanted. And as I said, they were very generous with their pours. Next. All right, so these were my top picks. So the first one is a product called Penelope. Now, I am going to do a show about Penelope bourbon because this is really a good product. I haven't really talked about it much, but I have had it. But this is a new iteration for them. This is bourbon that is finished in a rosé cask. When I tell you all, this was absolutely, completely delicious. Oh my God. And what I liked was the pairing of kind of this wine sweetness with the bourbon. It was surprisingly good because I wasn't really sure about it, but it was really, really good. I really like this. And I have located it here in an Atlanta store, so I can actually go and buy this and bring it on the show. It was very good. They have other iterations. Penelope is really a great brand. It's a husband and wife team that paired up with one of their best friends, and their daughter's name is Penelope. And that's where they came up with the name. So, Locke is here talking already, but what's up, our new friend? Hey there, chilling and enjoying the stream. Love it. So that one in the middle, 6 and 20. Okay, so I talked to them quite a bit because they had a lot of great products. Something that's original about their bourbon is that it also includes the grain of rice. So, I talk about how it's usually wheat and barley and corn and, something like that. Those are going to be the main grains. They include rice as one of the grains. This 6 and 20 Carolina cream, it gets an 11. The reason why it gets an 11, it is their bourbon. It is a cream base, but then they add rum to it. Okay, I drank my whole cup on this. I'm not going to lie. It was really, really good. I really liked it. So then the next one was a short barrel, because I like that as well, as I told you. The one that's finished in the Takaji cask that you guys keep calling Tahari and Tajazi and all them, made up names. It's fine. But anyway, that was also a top pick. So the Hashikashi. Yep, all of that. So if you live in the Norcross area, you might want to check out Short Barrel and do a distillery tour and get some tastings on this stuff. I did find out they are not open on the weekends, so you can only go during the week. But you might be able to work it out. I'm sure as hell try to work it out and go up there and take the tour, because just to taste that one alone would be worth it. So yeah, a day drinking field trip. Exactly. So we going to have to work it out. I know a bunch of people live in Norcross, so we'll work that out. All right. So y'all, that was the Georgia South Carolina Whiskey Expo, sponsored by the Augusta Bourbon Society. And on a scale from 1 to 10, I rated a 10. As I said, we had a buffet that was presented by the restaurant. It was excellent. Wide variety of things to choose from. Again, you could taste as much as you wanted. They had water for us. You could also go to the bar and order a cocktail direct if you wanted. And the event was from 4 to 8. The tickets were $75. I think it was well worth that. It was their first time putting it on, and they said they're going to do it again. And they have a society that, of course, you can join. It's only $5 a month. I encourage you to go to their website if you're in the area and check it out. They do all types of events, but this is their first time doing the Whiskey Expo. So it was a great time. And that was basically what broke my bourbon fast, because I told you I've been drinking wine and Prosecco and all of that stuff during the month of January. Hey, Double Spirit. But I did not drink any bourbon at all until I went to the Whiskey Festival. Okay, so it was a great event. And shout out to Mackie Poo, who was holding down the home front for me while I was gone and having a good time at the Whiskey Festival. So thanks, Mac. So tonight, Valentine's Day. And I said time with an N, not with an M. It's not time. That's just one of my pet peeves. It's Valentine's. Okay. Valentine's Day. So you all know we still have our commands. We have exclamation point love, which is appropriate for this month, right? But that is for C Love. That is her website. So please check her out. She's got some cool shirts and different things over there. And then we have exclamation point fresh for the Fresh Day Party, where I am a sponsor. And also this month, in the month of February, they have 2 events, one in Denver, Colorado, and they have one here in Atlanta, which is their 2-year anniversary. A lot of our DJs that we know here on Twitch are going to be a part of it. Aquaria, Locke is going to be part of it, LV, Fro, who else? Who am I missing? Go and look. Okay, go to the website. Go to the website and look, or go to Eventbrite and look. All right, help me out, Locke. Who else am I missing? It's a bunch of people.
Yeah, you're missing a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm missing a lot of people. Get a lineup, please.
So it's gonna be Aquaria, myself, Nick the Quick, Johnny
right.
Dynamite.
How could I forget my nephew?
Yeah, okay. Johnny Dynamite is doing a booty shake set. Of course, LV. Of course, Fro, of course, Legacy, Rhythm, and Exact.
Yes. And Exact, right? All heavy hitters, right, King Me? You right. All 30-minute sets. Okay, 30-minute sets. It's going to be a
busy night.
It is going to be a busy night, but 30-minute sets, they can do it. I got faith in them. They're going to make it happen, and it's going to be awesome. So if you are interested, if you are going to be in the Atlanta area at the end of the month, this is the 28th, please go to the website and get a ticket.
FreshRadioShow.com.
The tickets do not cost you anything,
It's
but
free,
you need a ticket.
Free 99, y'all.
Yep, free 99. So make sure if you want to come to this, you want to come to this. Trust me. This is the anniversary. So, hey, LaWanda. She came in here and said, hey, everyone. She was here at the beginning and she came back. All right. So that's happening. And then also, we cannot forget our lovely London Michelle. Let us show her flyer, please, because flyers. Okay, that was Panky. We got all kind of shit going on. We out of practice, y'all. Okay, it's been a minute. But there's London. If you are interested in any type of graphics or promotions, she is the person to contact. She does my flyers and D-Man's flyers and some other folks' flyers. But please, please contact her at lmichellegraphics@gmail.com and she will help you out. She also does emotes too. Okay. She does all this stuff. So we got all of that going on. And then lastly, exclamation point promo, I think is what includes London's information. And then also our friend Grafton, right? With City Nights Vodka. I definitely promote that, even though I'm not a vodka drinker, but I really, really like his brand of vodka. It's some good stuff. It's hemp infused. It's still legal. They're still, where they need to be in terms of all of the regulations and stuff. And it's some good stuff. And you are supporting our very own Twitch fam. It's Grafton. So make sure you do that. Ray Rapp said you tipsy from all that eggnog. Damn, like 2 months. 2 months ago. So, hey, Miss KB. So that's all the stuff we got going on. And anybody can hit those commands if you missed any of the information. So tonight we're talking about some Valentine stuff. So I got some fun facts for you all, and I got some things for us to try. Now, y'all know we in Black History Month. That's what I call it. Even though it's all American history. I don't give a shit what they say. It's American history. But they done gave us February, the shortest month there is, for Black History Month. So I have a black brand that I'm going to be making all the drinks with. And this is it. I have showed this on stream before. This is Diggs Boys. So this product, this is really interesting because it came out of the pandemic. That's when they put it together. Hey, Apple Juice, how you doing? In 2020, 3 friends who are in fraternity together, they are part of Kappa Alpha Psi, decided, hey, let's make our own drink. Let's come up with our own bourbon. And they did. And this is it. This is some good stuff. It's roughly about $75 a bottle. They have some other iterations. They have a rye whiskey as well. It's 46.5% alcohol by volume. So, we getting up there in that proof because remember, we double that and that's how we get our proof. But this is some good stuff. And this is what I'm going to be using for all the drinks because all of my drinks tonight are very simple. And you notice I said drinks, not cocktails, because they're drinks. I'm adding bourbon to everything. Nothing has more than 2 ingredients. So this is going to be interesting. All right. So let's talk about some of this Valentine stuff and then we're going to make some drinks. Okay. So did you know that there are nearly 250 million roses grown in preparation for Valentine's Day? But roses don't grow in February weather in the United States because it's too cold. So millions of flowers are grown around the world and shipped to the U.S. specifically for February 14th, and most of them come from Ecuador, Kenya, and Colombia. And Locke said roses really smell like boo-boo. Now, you all know that in addition to becoming an executive bourbon steward during the pandemic, I also became a certified florist. So I am very familiar with roses and all different types of flowers. And while I believe that roses are very pretty, they are not my favorite flower. Because roses don't smell like boo-boo, but they really don't have any smell to me, most of them. I think it's environmental. I think it has something to do with probably climate changes and all of that stuff. They used to have an odor, but they really don't have an odor anymore. They don't have a smell. Hey, Folklore. I see you. But they are a very sturdy flower to work with. You can do a lot with them. And of course, they come in a variety of colors. So that's the reason why they're great for floral arrangements. And the colors do mean different things. So of course, red is love, passion. Pink usually has to do with fidelity. It's also a color of love, but it's usually more on the friendship side. Yellow is for friendship specifically, and hope and joy. White flowers are usually signifying sympathy or peace. So all of the different colors have different meanings, which I've always thought was interesting. Hey, Tally, how you doing? So red roses for Valentine's Day, they are a staple. But candy is the most popular gift to give. How about that, right? So it says that people will usually spend their money on candy, flowers, gift cards, and clothing, and then jewelry. It says Americans plan to spend more than 5.5 billion with a B on jewelry and nearly 4.4 billion on a special evening out. What y'all think about that? Like, are y'all the people that like go out for Valentine's Day? Do you go all out, or is it kind of like, nah, that's a Hallmark holiday, I ain't doing all of that, even though Hallmark did not invent the holiday? Put it in the chat. Let me know how you feel about Valentine's. Okay, Miss Yvonne said, okay, you bought some Godiva chocolates, but you said you're gonna get some more. Yeah, Godiva chocolates are delicious. They are one of the best. I like Ghirardelli too. I think Ghirardelli chocolates are really good. And speaking of chocolates, the first heart-shaped box of chocolates was introduced in 1861. I didn't know they were that old. And it was created by Richard Cadbury. So Cadbury chocolates. So he was the son of Cadbury founder John Cadbury. That was a good imitation. Who started packaging chocolates in fancy boxes to increase the sales. He introduced the first heart-shaped box of chocolates for Valentine's Day in 1861. And today, more than 36 million heart-shaped boxes of chocolates are sold each year. That's 58 million pounds of chocolate. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, those chocolates, I don't like them because you don't know what you're getting. Give me some Reese cups, okay? Because I know what I'm getting. Give me some M&Ms. Give me something that I know what it is, all right? When you bite into them chocolates, you don't know what the hell. It be marshmallows in there and coconut and nougat and all type of shit. I know. Don't give me that. Give me the heart-shaped box. I don't mind that. But how y'all put some Reese cups in there, okay? That I'm with that, okay? I'm with that. But yeah, Cadbury, they can keep all of that. All right. It is one of the most popular days for wedding proposals or marriage proposals. So, and no surprise there. But do you all know what is number one? What beats out Valentine's Day over? What's number one? What do you think is number one? Because there's something that beats out Valentine's Day. What do y'all think it is? Drop it in the chat for me. What you believe. Okay, Lil Unique said New Year's. Cruz said my birthday. No, Cruz. Okay. Anybody else? New Year's. Ebony said Christmas. Ebony, you're right. Christmas is the number one day for proposals. Valentine's is actually number 2, tied with New Year's Day. They're actually a tie. And somebody put in there about divorce. And guess what? It says divorce filings increased by 40% around Valentine's Day. It said perhaps the pressure of the holiday is too much for some couples. I don't know. Folklore, you said that was you that said about the divorce? Yeah, I thought that was interesting that we got like marriage proposals and divorce spikes during that time. But that is what they said. That is what they said. Valentine's Day, okay, which is celebrated on February 13th, so the day before, was introduced by Amy Poehler's Parks and Recreation character, Leslie. Is it Leslie? Is it Cope or Nope? I just remember Leslie. Sure. Yeah, that. Her last name in 2010. And according to her, Valentine's is all about, and this is a quote, ladies celebrating ladies. It's like the Lilith Fair minus the angst. Plus frittatas. That's what she says, right? So I remember her character. I wasn't really into Parks and Rec. I mean, I watched it a couple of times, but that's where Valentine's Day was basically birthed in 2010. So February 13th is Valentine's. Kids are the real winners on Valentine's Day. It says that according to statistics, only 59% of spouses planned on giving their partners a gift, while 85% of parents plan on giving their children something on February 14th. Now, I'm going to tell you all, I give my mom, I give my kids, people that are close to me, because I bake and stuff, usually get something. I give out candy. Because to me, Valentine's Day is just about love. The people you love. I don't necessarily say it's just a romantic holiday, even though it's kind of marketed that way. That's just me. And it says Americans spend a whole bunch on love, right? So again, I gave you all the stat earlier. But they spend a lot of money on their pets. And this shocked me. Because I have a dog and I don't buy him shit for Valentine's Day. And I love my dog, okay? I'm crazy about my dog. But he don't get nothing for Valentine's Day. I'm sorry. But listen to this. It says American households spend around $27.6 million on their pets. And $17.1 million on cats. That was on dogs, but on cats, right? That was mind-blowing to me. And Cruz said, I am a bad dog mom. Thank you for the gift of subs, Ray Rap. Oh, 25 gift of subs. Thank you, Ray Rap. I appreciate you. Okay, so I'm a bad dog mom. I got 25 gift subs. Okay, Rafe, you get some. I'm going to use that money and I'm going to buy Rafe something. I'm going to not be a bad dog mom because you don't get shit. So that said, I know it's been a minute. I've been gone and y'all miss me. I got a slideshow for y'all. How about that? Like to see it? Here it go. I got a slideshow. Let's see it. Let's roll tape on our slideshow. And look, it's our babies. It's some fur babies. So, okay, so that first dog, I mean, okay, so listen, first, Brown Eyes got to forget you on from Men in Black. She got it up. Let us pray. Y'all are so traumatized by the slideshow. Okay, so listen. Anybody who got a pug or a bulldog, y'all don't hate me. Don't hate me, okay? But I'm about to talk about your dog. Them dogs, them bulldogs especially, they be slobbering and snoring and grunting and, yeah, they a lot. They, and I know people say, oh, they're so ugly, they're cute. No, but okay, if you want to say that, okay. So yeah, but I do love that picture. And the one with the bandana, I mean, I put him in there because I was like, he just got that, like, what the hell is going on look? Like, what? They said you need a weighted blanket at a slideshow. He just looked like, what the hell is going on? Who is taking a picture of me? And why do I have on this goddamn bandana? Right? All of that. So, yeah. Next. Okay, there we go. So see, now look at these babies. Look at these babies. They look really cute. So he got his little heart on it, says, be mine. And then obviously this is a professional photo shoot with the wings like Cupid and all of that. He got the little hearts. See, these pictures are completely benign, right? This is a very lovely slideshow thus far, right? So yeah. Okay. I just said it looked like somebody is choking him. Okay. The left looked like this heifer got me messed up. So again, dog owners, because I'm a dog owner, right? You know when you dress the dogs up and you put the costumes and the clothes and stuff on them and people be like, oh, they love it. They don't never look like they love it. They don't have that I love it look on their face. I'm just pointing that out, that they just don't ever look like that to me. But if y'all say they love it, okay. Next. So that one, the first one, will you be my Valentine? Is that not the cutest picture? Hey, DJ Tree, how you doing? That's an adorable picture. Now, happy Valentine's Day, everybody's. Yeah. And if this is anybody's dog in these pictures, you know, hey, it was on the interwebs. That's what I got to say. I think we need to get some ice so we can get ready to make some drinks. Cause yeah, let's go to the next one, and let's talk about that. So look at them, y'all. Look at them. Don't they look cute? They look so cute. See, I said that second dog because of somebody else. So the first one, I love, first of all, the little cape. That's so cute, right? With the little beret, with the Valentines and all. And maybe this is where the money is being spent on these dogs for these photo shoots. Because look at this. These look like professional pictures, right? Don't they look like professional pictures? Okay, and then that one in the middle, the Chihuahua, right? Okay, that dog looked like it would bite the shit out of you. Guzzle said that first dog is a pimp. Okay, but that one in the middle, that dog looked like it would bite the living shit out of you. Now, first of all, them Chihuahuas, again, if you own this breed of dog, just, you know, close your ears or whatever. Them dogs be mean as shit, okay? A lot of them are really mean. They are little ankle biters. Now, some of them are super sweet, but I'm gonna tell you that, like in my family, right? I remember my cousins had this Chihuahua named Chili. Chili would stand at the top of the steps. You would go over their house, and Chili would be up there barking, right? And you just thinking, oh, he at the top of the steps. He little. He ain't gonna do shit. That dog would come down the steps in like 10 seconds flat. Like it seemed like he just flew over the steps and just like attack your ass, right? Natty said a pimp named Sugar Pooch. I love it. But he would, so I kind of have PTSD with Chihuahuas. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, because Chili was mean as shit. I don't know if Chili just didn't like children or what the deal was, but he would jump from the top of the steps. It's about 13 wooden stairs to the bottom and attack your ass. Okay. And then he would be like, rah, 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 rah. But anyway, I digress. And then our next little baby, of course, with his beret on and his little sweatshirt or whatever the hell he got on, sweater. I don't know what that is, but I did think it was a very cute picture. Okay, and so they done made the first dog a pimp named Sugar Pooch. I love it. Next. Next. All right. So these two, these babies right here. She got on a full-fledged damn outfit. She got a dress on. She got a necklace. She got barrettes in her hair, sunglasses, the whole nine, right? Like, yeah. And okay, y'all know that I'm kind of, yeah. But anyway, when I looked at this picture, I was like, does she have on some clip-on weave? But then I realized it was her ears, right? But I did think it was clip-on weave at first. And I was like, okay, they done gave her some fake hair too, because, and then I zoomed in and I was like, okay, all right. So yeah. And then the next dog, just posed up so cute, right? Like with her little bandana on and her hair bow and all of that. That's adorable. That girl said the real dog's a Twitch. Next. And then these, again, professional photos. I loved it. I love the glasses. I think that's a Jack Russell Terrier laying in the roses. And then, of course, I had to put a Yorkie in there, right? And she just looks so cute with her little bow in her hair. She got on her hoodie, right? Look at the house bitch is a Twitch. I love y'all. See, now this, I've missed this. Fussing over Jabarkis. Right. Next. Okay, dog kisses for 5 cents. Do y'all want it? Do y'all want that kiss? Because it looks like it would be wet and slobbery. And like a bulldog type kiss, right? Well, see, man, see what I miss? Oh, never mind. It's dogs. All of these pictures have been really, really sweet of the dogs, right? And then the one with the little Frenchie. I mean, now I have to admit, I do think Frenchies are a little bit cuter. I said a little bit cuter, but they loud and be talking back and complaining and stuff. Yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot. I'm gonna just say that kiss looks hot. Hey Tab, how you doing? Right? Only pooches. Y'all got jokes. Okay, next. All right, again, super cute. Now, first, the dog where the picture is like, you know, he's on his back, right? I looked at that and I tilted my head like a dog. Not gonna lie, I was like, what is happening here? But it was really cute, right? And I realized, okay, he's on his back, or she's on her back. But let's talk about old boy with them things on his head, with the heart things on his head. Does he, again, he looks extremely unhappy. He looks like, get this shit off my head. I don't like this. Hurry up, take the damn picture and take this off my head. That's what I feel like he's saying. That's just my thought, just sharing. Next. So this, okay. So I saw this and I was like, what? So the first dog, it says, Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. Don't forget to keep all candy and chocolates out of reach of your pets, right? Because chocolate is extremely toxic for dogs. So I get that, right? Then the dog next to him, and the dog has like, his ears look like they have devil horns on, and then it's ears and this red fluff. It's a lot of stuff going on right there. And it says, I know you will find this shocking, but I am not a Valentine's Day fan. Plus, Cupid kind of creeps me out, which I love that. So, yeah. Where would I be without a slideshow? I mean, first day back, I got to give it to y'all. Okay. Next. So, you know, I am not a cat lover. Okay, I'm going to just say that because, first of all, I am extremely allergic. But I did think these were cute. That first picture with the candy hearts, that cat looks demented. I'm like, I'm afraid. And then the second one, the cat just looked like, what the hell is going on in here? Why do they got this damn tie on me? And why are they taking a picture? Now, the last one is very cute. I agree. The third one is cute, Miss Yvonne, because and it looks like it's just an organic picture to me. I don't know, but it just is super cute. But I did, for the cat lovers, I wanted to make sure I included some pictures of the kitty cats. Next. More cats. So that first cat, again, he looked like that Chihuahua to me, like he would just bite the shit out of you or scratch the shit out of you, because he looked like, take this off my head. I hate all of y'all. The black cat also looks like, I will also scratch the shit of you and I hate all of y'all and take this off my neck. Yes. And that is like one of those Velcro monkeys around his neck. That's what's, and he just looks like, yeah, I will get your ass. You just wait till you take this monkey off my neck, right? Exactly, literally. Literally. Next. So this, happy Valentine's Day, y'all. This is a picture of my baby. This is Rafe. And Rafe has on his little Valentine's Day, bow tie, which he has on right now because he got groomed yesterday. And he's been tolerant of wearing the tie. Okay, he does wear that. Now, sometimes when Rafe has like the bandana on or the tie, he give me the side eye.
No, he looks like he give you a smirk right now.
Like, if you don't take this shit off of me. But he has actually been tolerant of wearing the bow tie this time. He got the bow tie last Valentine's Day, and I put it on him again this time. His groomer put it on him. Shout out to Karma. So yeah. Yeah. You said it's Rafe. Folklore, you said, has Rafe met Panky? Rafe has seen Panky.
Rafe is actually how the conversation of Panky came about. All jokes aside. All jokes aside, Rafe is how Panky came to life. Cause of
Tell that.
Oh man.
Tell that.
Yeah, Panky. Yeah, cause so I can't even get it out.
Go ahead. I'm gonna pour me up a drink, y'all.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be ready when y'all come back.
So So Rafe has a thing with bows, and according to Lisa, he give them to all his bitches.
Yes, that is what I say.
But I think is I can say this: all the bows you remove.
Yes, all the bows I remove from my bras because I hate that bow on the bra.
Yeah. So yes, London. Yes, all race holes. My bad. You're right. Correct.
Right.
Race holes are all the stuffed animals that he has. Mm-hmm. And he actually just be, giving them bows.
Yes, he does. Bows and bitches.
Bows.
And bitches.
And bitches.
Yes, he takes the bows and like I dropped a couple of them on the floor or something. He got them. First thing he did was tossing it up. He was like throwing it up in the air. And I was like, what is that? Then he took it and put it in his toy box with all of his toys. And I was like, oh, is that a gift for them? Is that what we doing over here?
It is the funniest thing in the world.
It's hilarious to see him toss up the bow and put it over there in the toy box with the toys.
This is my first time seeing a picture of Rafe in so long.
Yes.
That's my buddy.
And let me I gotta tell y'all a little bit about Rafe, right? Because that dog. Okay, so Rafe is 13. All right, he's an old man. He got a gray streak down his back, just like I got gray in my hair. So he's really a very, very sweet dog. But, however, in his old age, he has gotten to be like the meanest ass old man. Yes, and he just is barking and fussing, especially when in the kitchen, and I guess he want treats, and I'm not moving fast enough. I'm not looking at him. I'm not paying attention to him. I don't know. It's something. Rafe thinks that he is my man, my daddy, and my son, all wrapped up into one. And he wants all of my attention all the time. He's extremely possessive. He don't want me to talk to my kids. He don't want me to hug my children. He don't want me to do nothing. He just want me to look at him all of the time. That is what he wants. Okay, so Troy likes bow ties and scarves. Okay, so it's something. But yeah, that is Rafe. Fuck Lord. Yes, all eyes on me. Yes, he's extremely possessive. If somebody comes to my house to like do work at the house or something, Rafe will actually stand between me and the person. Okay, there are very few people that he genuinely likes.
That was how we met.
Yeah, yeah. Locke came up to my house to like try to help me with my equipment so I could stream at home, right? Which obviously that shit didn't work out because here I am, right? But
2.5 years later.
2.5 years later, but Locke is like at the computer trying to do some stuff. I'm sitting in a chair. Rafe just lays down between the two of us and looks at Locke. I'm like, okay, yeah, like what you doing? Then when we switch places, he just lays there between us and looks at Locke. I'm like, oh, okay then. That's what we doing. So yeah, exactly. He like, who you? What you doing here? Right?
But he warmed up.
Yeah, he did. He did warm up. London and Rafe argue a lot.
That doesn't surprise me though.
No. And now he's at a point where, and before y'all like try to talk about me and report me, I ain't never ever hit my dog. But I do threaten my dog with a rolled up Chinese food menu, which London gave me. Take that however you want to take it. Hey, C-Love. Thank you for your 12-month sub. I appreciate it. Exactly. No, you need. He's like, who is this man? Who this man, Harpo? I don't know these people. So anyway, Kirsten or Bruce. Yes, he gets threatened, but he does not get bopped with it. My mother thinks that I should not threaten him.
So you just give him verbal abuse, not physical abuse. Got it.
This is what I say. I roll up the paper and I say, you see this paper? And he just go under the table. He just tuck his tail and go under the table. I say, you see this? Or I just shake it. And he just goes, he know what I mean. He got it. So anyway, we is here to drink, right? And talk about some more stuff. But you see what a nice slideshow that was? I want you all to appreciate how benign and calm and wonderful that slideshow was. Because it will be the last one you get like that. So anyway, he probably is under the table cussing me out. I told you all about the Diggs Boys, so I am going to sip on this. Of course, I have had this before, and I already know it's wonderful. Okay, but cheers, y'all. I am glad to be back with you. I have to say, I have missed you all. Now, I'm going to say this. I enjoyed my month off. It was great. And I really enjoyed drinking the wine and the Prosecco and all of that, but I missed my bourbon. I did. So here we go. So just for the nose, because I always do, vanilla. Vanilla is what I'm getting strongest on this. It's very pleasant to the nose. Nothing harsh I'm picking up on this, but really good. That is good. That is so good. On my scale, and I really don't have to scale it, but this gets a hell yeah. Again, support our Black brands. There are a lot of them. When you go to the liquor store, ask. Before you go to the liquor store, research. Just put in Black brands. We make everything. We have wine, we have gin, we have vodka, we have whiskey. We have it all, okay? There are a lot of celebrity endorsed products, but it does not necessarily mean that it is a Black brand. I just want to point that out to you. I have nothing against any of the celebrity endorsed products. But if you truly want to support a Black brand, do a little research. So what I just drank, Diggs Boys. Okay, around since 2020. Again, 3 great friends came together of Kappa Alpha Psi. Shout out to them. And they decided we want to make our own whiskey. So they did. And this is what they came up with. $75 for this bottle. Have had this for a little bit because I'm kind of savoring this one. But I did share it with some people at the reunion. And hey, come to the reunion if you happen to be invited. You might have some Diggs Boys, okay? So I told you all of my drinks today are going to be ads, right? So when I say ads, there's not really anything that I'm going to be mixing up too tough. And I just realized I have absolutely no glasses. No glasses, but that's okay. I need 4, please. But I'm going to start off with this because I can mix it right in here. So there's an item that I want to talk about that, and it is going through Stream Elements too, the Diggs Boys. So go to their website. I think I put it in there. Yes, I did. It's diggsboys.net. But this Belvoir Farms, I've talked about this before. This is the Elderflower and Rosé Lemonade. So this is a sparkling product. It's out of the UK. And they have different flavors, but this is really good. Now, of course, I chose things that were, pink strawberry chocolate because of Valentine's Day, right? I wanted to make it relevant to it. On its own, this is absolutely delicious. On its own, it's great. But mixed up with some alcohol, absolutely fantastic. Okay? Now, originally, I found this at World Market. But guess what, y'all? I stumbled into Marshall's and found it for $6.99. Okay? $6.99. When I bought it at World Market, I believe it was about $8. And again, they do have different iterations. They have a cucumber flavor that is delicious. It's really, really good smoked as well. It does add something to it, but this is a really great, nice, light beverage. Again, you don't have to add anything to it. So for my teetotalers, you'll really like this. All right. So since I got my little tasting glass here, I am just going to pour a little bit in here. It had a gurgle. Woo. And I'm just adding that. And again, I don't want to put it in a shaker because it's sparkling. Hey, Sour Food Diva, how you doing today? So I am going to put an ice cube in it. Now I'm going to tell you, this is a Glencairn glass, and normally you do not put an ice cube in here, but I am because I made a little drinky drink in here. So, okay, they have it at Whole Foods as well. Okay, that's true. All right. So let's taste this. Again, I didn't really do any measurements. I just poured up my bourbon, but if you wanted to do a perfect, so a perfect is equal measurements. So you could do a jigger of the liquor, a jigger of whatever your mixer is. So cheers. Yeah. I give it the hell yeah. Now, what I will say, this is not super sweet on its own. So if you like something a little bit sweeter, you might want to add some simple syrup to it. So remember, simple syrup is just sugar and water. You can buy it already made or you can make some yourself. But if you want something just a tad bit sweeter, you could add the simple syrup to it. This would be great with anything. So if you are not a brown drinker, if you want to go with vodka, if you want to go with gin, it's a great mixer. Okay. So a drink generally is going to be 2 things, your liquor and your mixer. And of course you can enjoy it on its own. So I get us the hell yeah. This is some good stuff. Hey, Stirs. You like sweet-ish stuff? All right, so that's good. All right, so I got some glasses. Oh, I got all brown whiskey woman glasses too. Thank you. So we're gonna make some more stuff. Did you all know that it was an official Valentine's Day alternative for single people? Now I talked about Galentine's, which is the 13th. It is called International Quirky Alone Day. It's on the same day as Valentine's Day, but it's called Quirky Alone Day. And it says it's a moment to celebrate self-love and platonic relationships. And it has been celebrated globally since 2003. Never heard of it. Ebony said, perks up. I never heard of it. I'm going to be honest. I'm not sure how I feel about the title, though. Quirky Alone. There's something about that I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Miss Yvonne said me too. All right, so let me tell you about something else. This is called Mozart Chocolate Dark Liqueur. So that's what it looks like. This, of course, is a shot or a miniature. And I think I paid like $5 for this. It was a little bit more. But the whole bottle, a big bottle of it, is about $30 in your liquor store. Hey, friend, how you doing? This is my first time trying this. Now, I've tried Godiva and some other chocolate liqueurs, but I really just like the bottle. It's wrapped in like this brown foil. And honestly, when it was on the shelf, I was like, is that chocolate? But I was like, that doesn't make sense for that to be an actual chocolate bottle. It's not. It's just wrapped in foil, and it just makes it look like wrapped chocolate. So I'm going to try this. I'm going to just try this on its own and see what it tastes like. I think it's about 17% alcohol by volume, so a very low percentile. Ooh, and I had a little gurgle too. It looks like coffee to me. It smells like dark chocolate, which that's what they said it is. And let's see. Ooh. Y'all, that tastes like cough syrup. I definitely got to add some liquor to that because, good God almighty. All right. I got some ice. I got a glass. I got some ice. On its own. Ooh. I like that gurgle though. We gonna see. I'm gonna add. Yeah. What to say? I might need that. Yeah, if you got a cough, it'll probably take care of some things for you. And then I'm gonna add some bourbon to it, cause yeah. We're gonna see. It looks pretty, and I could see, yeah, I could see that. And maybe with some chocolate, like shaved chocolate as a garnish or something like that. I don't know. I think I'm putting a cocktail shaker. Music spasms, how you doing? I got a feeling it needs to be blended a little bit, so I'm gonna shake that up a little. And then I'm gonna pour it back. So we gonna see. Come on, Mozart, don't let me down. All right, and I guess I should tell you a little bit more about Mozart besides the proof, right? Oh, actually, I have nothing to tell you about Mozart because I couldn't find anything on the website other than some great recipes. They did have some really great dessert recipes on their website. So yeah, we just added bourbon to it. It says the tasting notes are bitter chocolate, vanilla, caramel, smoky herbal notes, and cocoa beans. I tasted cough syrup. But here we go. Okay, that bourbon made it much gooder. Woo, yeah. Okay, so together, mixed together, I'm going to give it a hell yeah. I actually get at a hell yeah. On its own, it was Fraggle Naggle. It really was. It has, I guess I'm tasting the bitterness from the chocolate. I did not like it on its own, but when I added the bourbon to it, that made this a hell yeah. This is really good. Now, I'm going to say, because they have all these dessert drinks on their website, and maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll look at their website. Some whipped cream, you know, kind of adding little zhuzh to it. I can see this being a really nice cocktail. So yeah, I say yeah, but I would not drink this on its own. I definitely would drink it in a mixed drink. So yeah, so Mozart on your own. Yeah, this is what you look like. But mixed, yes, I say yes to this. All right. So how about I just pour that little bit right on in there, and I put that to the side because that was good. Thank you, Stirs. Gooder is not a word, but betterer is. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure Don King and Tigger would approve of both of those words. All right. So yeah. So give you all another fun fact. This one I loved. There was something during the Victorian era called vinegar valentines. Have you all ever heard that term, a vinegar valentine? They were used to discourage suitors. They were also known as penny dreadfuls. You probably heard the word penny dreadful. They were anonymously sent to fend off unwanted suitors. So unlike a traditional Valentine, these cards were filled with insults and rejections rather than sweet sentiments. And that's from history.com. Ray Rap saying, yeah, my ex-husband. So yes, vinegar Valentine. So see, if you don't want to be bothered with somebody, just send them a vinegar Valentine. They have 4. I was, really intrigued to hear about this. 4 American towns are called Valentine, each with their own celebratory traditions. Nebraska, Arizona, Virginia, though it has a S on the end, and Texas all have a Valentine town or city. And they all have a unique way of honoring the namesake. So I was like, okay. Ebenezer, I actually like my ex-husband today. So Valentine, Nebraska, they decorate with painted hearts on the sidewalks and candy red street signs. As the self-proclaimed heart city, some restaurants offer heart-shaped steaks. So that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool thing. You guys want to take a guess on which profession receives the most Valentine's Day cards? Which profession do you think receives the most Valentine's Day cards? Drop it in the chat. Who do you think? Little Unique got it. Teachers. It says that while Valentine's Day is thought to be primarily celebrated amongst partners and family, teachers receive the most Valentine's Day card. I think that's really sweet though. And I can remember, do y'all remember when you had you go and pick out your little box of Valentines and you give them to your friends in the class? And, not hookers, strippers and gynecologists. No, they don't. They might get something, but it's not a Valentine's Day card. just saying. Right? Yep, both of y'all. Both of y'all. But do you remember when you used to go and pick them out? And I remember I loved, peanuts, right? So I loved the whole Snoopy and all of that. And I always wanted those kind to give to my friends. And my mother would always say, that's what you gave out last year. Don't you want to get something different? No, I do not. That is what I want. Thank you. And that's what my friends expect from me. That was my thing. So I want to tell you about this. This is called Lipton Fusions Lemonade Iced Tea. I bought this at the dollar store just because it looked good to me. I was curious about it. I was like, I wonder what it tastes like, even though it says it contains 1% juice. I was like, yeah, okay. So Ray Rap said, yo, you pick out the cards and give them out to the class with the candy hearts. Yeah, they had the quotes on them. Yes. So let me tell you something about the candy hearts that I found out. Do you know that they started as medical lozenges? And they were created by a Boston pharmacist. And they were for throat ailments. And then they got transformed into the candy that we know. And they said, in love. Now, I don't like them things because they taste like pieces of chalk to me. I think they're nasty. But I love the little sayings on them. Like, that's super cute. But yeah, they started off as medical lozenges. And then got transformed. So I did think that was pretty cool. That was a fun fact. So anyway, this is Lipton Fusions Lemonade Iced Tea. It says strawberry lemonade. I got a feeling it don't taste like strawberry lemonade and it's in a can. But we're going to see. We going to see. I'm going to try it. And, oh, okay. It looks very tea-like and not very strawberry-like. We'll see. The 1% juice. Yeah, that is the 1% juice. Let's see. Let me taste it. See what it tastes like. Okay, it's not bad. I definitely taste the tea. I do taste a hint of strawberry in this. So this might be okay. This might be all right. I thought, let me put some bourbon in it. See what it tastes like. So on its own, on a scale from hell yeah, Fraggle Naggle bullshit or meh, I'm going to give this a hell yeah. Okay, so I'm doing good tonight, right? Like I'm liking practically everything. I'm liking practically everything that I'm tasting. Okay, so this is good. All right. So let's see what this is going to taste like with some bourbon in it. So I got my latest version of brown whiskey woman glass. Put a couple of cubes in that. And I'm going to pour that in. I could put this in the shaker because it's not carbonated. Add in my blackety black liquor. My Diggs Boys. And we're going to see what this tastes like together. And again, if you want to put in a shaker, if you want to measure and all that, you can do that. Now these two things mixed together. I don't know. I'm going to have to get at a mid-meh. It might be the ratio. It could be that because I just did it freehand. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so we got tea, lemonade, strawberry, and bourbon. I don't think I'm really feeling this. I'm giving this a mid-meh together. The tea on its own, I liked. But yeah, together, I don't know. Maybe I need to remake it. I'm not sure. Maybe I need to do a perfect where you have equal amounts of things and maybe it'll make a difference. But yeah, the tea I liked. Again, the dollar store was $1.25. And it's called Lipton Fusions Lemonade Iced Tea. That's what it looks like. I do not taste the can. Normally I do. So Ray Rap said, if you get a cold, take a hit of that Mozart chocolate and a few candy hearts. Right, don't go to the doctor. You'll be cured. Yeah, I'm going to set that to the side because I don't. Yeah, I'm thinking no on that. Okay. All right. So the next thing that I am going to try, I'm really excited about. This is called Strawberry Spritz. It's 0 proof and it's called Love Potion. And I bought it at TJ Maxx. My son works at TJ Maxx. It was only $5.99. I really hope this is good. I'd be very disappointed if it is not. Not because of the price, but the Love Potion, Valentine's Day, all of that, it got me, right? Okay. But I want to tell y'all about my garnishes because this, I'm going to just adding bourbon. We're just adding bourbon to everything. But I found something else that I thought was super cool. I've talked about Yes Cocktail Company before, and I bought some products from the Yes Cocktail Company. They're out of California, but I found these. Look at this. Now, okay, when I saw this, I was like, that looked like some type of fungus or something, some kind of dried fungi. I see that. They're dehydrated strawberries. I've never had a dehydrated strawberry. I've had other dehydrated fruits, but this is a dehydrated strawberry. And it was $6.99, and I bought it from Ace Hardware in Atlanta. Now, you like, okay, how, what, when, why was that at the hardware store? Have y'all ever been to like Ace Hardware like lately? Like in the last couple of years? They sell everything. Okay, they do still sell hardware on one half of the store. But on the other side of the store, at least here in Atlanta, they sell everything. They have candles, they have soap, they have jewelry, they have socks, they have home stuff, you know, things to decorate the house with, and they have dehydrated strawberries. Okay. So these were $6.99. It says Ace Price. I don't know if y'all can see that. It says it right there. Ace Price, right? Okay. Wait a minute. I will do Lowe's sells clothes. Are you freaking kidding me? Really? I did not know that. Okay. So, you know, I got to go on the interwebs and find out. They sell, this is on the website? Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I just got off. Okay. But anyway, dehydrated strawberries. So again, okay. Now first I'm going to just taste this because in the store, girl. Okay. Anyway, I just keep okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm going to try this. I'm going to admit this does not look that appetizing to me. I'm gonna admit that because, like, again, I was like, what is it? But it says strawberries, handcrafted cocktail garnish. All right, so let me see what it tastes like on its own. It's very crunchy and chewy. Okay, so as it softens up, it does say I do get the strawberry, but it's not a very sweet strawberry. Y'all stop putting stuff in there about Lowe's in there. Y'all know I get easily, you know, distracted. Ooh, a squirrel. As it softens up, I do get the strawberry taste, but I don't. This is some Fraggle Naggle bullshit. Okay? This is some Fraggle Naggle bullshit because these strawberries not even sweet. They taste like some dried out strawberries that ain't so hot. Okay? But they say this is a garnish, and we're gonna use it as a garnish. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna make this strawberry spritz drink. And we're going to put it in there. And I got some rosemary. Okay, because just in case it wasn't good, I was like, I need a backup plan. And I'm glad I got a backup plan because yeah, just straw, no berry. Yeah, exactly. So again, I'm pre-pouring today. I actually do have my jigger. And I say jigger. I do have it. There we go. But I'm just free pouring. So strawberry spritz. So we're going to put this. Oh, it has a little foil top on it. That kind of made me feel good. That it had a foil top. Because a lot of times it doesn't. Okay. Wait a minute. I had a moment. figure I better taste it on its own first. Because that's mighty red. Right? It looks like fruit punch to me. But let me taste it on its own. Again, 0 proof strawberry spritz love potion. So let me put that to the side before I fix up the drink. Okay. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, I like that. All right, so just on its own, it gets the hell yeah. So I'm thinking this is going to be a good drink. All right. So we're going to try these sorry-ass dehydrated strawberries. We're going to put them in there as our garnish. Maybe when they like soften up in the drink, they're better. And I got some fresh organic rosemary. So rosemary, of course, smells wonderful. And it is a very nice garnish for a drink because the drink will take on a bit of the rosemary. Okay, it's got like big pieces. I'm trying to find a smaller piece. All right, I gotta cut it. Whew. So I cut a piece of the fresh rosemary. And I'm gonna drop that in my drink. And that's what my final product looks like. So I got my little dehydrated strawberries floating in there and my rosemary spray. Again, the rosemary smells really nice. So let's taste this. Let's see what this tastes like. I like it. That gets a hell yeah as well. So the strawberry spritz came from TJ Maxx. $6. Love potion, right? So Ray Rap said might go with your Valentine's chocolate. Now, when you said chocolate, it kind of gave me an idea. I wonder what this tastes like with the Mozart chocolate. I think I'm going to try that. I think I'm going to mix those two. You said it looks Christmassy. That's what apple juice. It does look kind of Christmassy. And you know, honestly, you can make it as a Christmas drink, right? I could see it. And it does with the rosemary in it. So yeah. So, okay. I'm going to take this dehydrated strawberry out. Let's see if it tastes any better after being smoked, you know, soaking in the liquor a little bit. No, it's still bad. It doesn't taste any better. It's crunchy. It's bad. I think fresh strawberries would be better. Okay. So I'm just going to say, I love Yes Cocktail Company. Again, out of California, they make some great products. They have a lot of good ready-to-drink stuff. Did not like these dehydrated strawberries, though. They can keep this. Okay? So, yeah. This is a winner, though. But let's try the strawberry spritz with the Mozart chocolate and see what it tastes like. That's good. Okay. So, you all know that Cupid was originally a Greek god named Eros. Probably knew that, right? But did you know that he shoots arrows that can either make you fall in love with someone or hate someone? I didn't know that he could shoot arrows and make you hate somebody. I kind of like that. I feel like I need Cupid in my life. Just saying. Yeah. And so it's a little humorous twist on the idea of love. Cupid did not start off being a little naked baby. It was a different imagery of him altogether. And of course, he's been reimagined in different ways. But he did not start off as the little cherub-looking naked baby. Ray Rap said, I guess he shot me to hit my ex. Okay. Alrighty then. Ray Rap, you know what? We might need to get you a little assistance. Just saying. All right. So I'm going to mix up something else based on what Ray Rap said, though, about the chocolate and the strawberry together. Hey, popular loner Maria. How you doing? So I got a couple of ice cubes in here. So I'm going to do 2. And we're going to just mix this up and see. So we got the strawberry spritz. I'm kidding. I pray for him every day. Yep, you can pray for him and still not like him. That's got a mean ass gurgle on it. Wow. Can I tell y'all that wine has a lovely gurgle as well? I told you that I spent the last month indulging in some wine and some wonderful Prosecco. Whew. Just saying. It does. All right. So we're going to add some of this Mozart. And then we're going to add some bourbon to this. Because we got to have some bourbon, right? So we got the strawberry spritz, the chocolate, and the Diggs Boys Bourbon. Cheers. That's good. Now that's a cocktail. 3 ingredients, right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's good. Thank you, Ray Rapp. Thank you for the suggestion. This was really good. The strawberries, the chocolate, the bourbon mixed together. Really, really nice. Let's garnish it up. Let's add some of these little strawberries. These sorry ass strawberries we got. Some real fresh strawberries would probably be a lot better. Just saying. Put our little sprig in there. Put our little sorry strawberries in there. I think if the berries were sweeter, I think that's what would make it better. And cheers. Adjacent strawberries. Just the sound, apple juice. I love the sound of the gurgle, but no, it has nothing to do with the quality. Actually, it has to do with oxygen in the bottle. So when you open up a fresh bottle of something, it has so much oxygen in it, and that's what makes the gurgle sound. So yeah, most dehydrated fruit is not good. I do like dried mangoes, though. I rather enjoy those. And dried apples to me are pretty good, but these strawberries are not good. So yeah, this is a good cocktail. So I did wind up making one cocktail after all, even though I was going to add bourbon. Strawberry spritz, the Mozart, and the bourbon. So 3 ingredients, you got a cocktail. Okay. Did you all know that Alexander Graham Bell applied for the patent for the telephone on Valentine's Day? I did not know that until I went on the interwebs looking for stuff for this show. And of course, now the phone is the biggest medium for sending and receiving Valentine's Day greetings. So that's pretty cool. Also, and I thought this was really interesting, this is the day, or Valentine's Day is the day, that penicillin was introduced by Alexander Fleming. So penicillin is the world's first antibiotic. And it was introduced on Valentine's Day. And isn't that something? Because one of the main things that penicillin was used for when it was introduced was to cure syphilis. Y'all see the connection, right? You see those dots right there. So yeah, I mean, it was like, okay, so now you can just do whatever the hell you want to do and you can take some penicillin and be cured. Another fun fact that I found interesting was that lace is commonly used in making bouquets for roses and other items during Valentine's Day. The word lace comes from the Latin word laci, which means to snare or trap a person's heart. And they say, isn't that fitting? Let me just say this. If I gotta snare you or trap you, I don't fucking want you. Cause I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to snare or trap anybody. I don't want no lace on the bouquet then. Cause that's like, that's like a spell or a trick to me. It's like, no, either you love me or you don't. Either you like me or you don't. I'm not trying to snare you, trap you, trick you, none of that. So boo on the lace, but that is the reason why lace is commonly used in Valentine's gifts. So yeah, I did think that was very, very interesting. So yeah, those are some fun Valentines with an N facts for you all that I thought I would share. You guys got a chance to see some really cute dogs, right? With no trauma. No trauma. But as I said, put that in your memory bank because y'all know me in the slideshows, right? So as I get back into the swing of this thing, they're probably not going to be that sweet. But that one was sweet, and I wanted to do that. I wanted to, kind of ease you all back into things, right? Just like I'm easing my way back into this thing. So, yeah. So now you all know some stuff. So if you ever go on Jeopardy or you're on a game show or you're having trivia night at your house and the topic is Valentine's Day, you got some ammunition. You can do some shit. You can win, right? So I do want to go through everything that I talked about, and then I want to get into some announcements for you all. Because we definitely got some things happening and coming up and going on and all that, right? So let me talk about what I talked about. So the very first thing was the Diggs Boys, right? That was the bourbon of the evening, a Black brand. Please support. When you go to the liquor store, okay, first of all, do your research first. But when you go to the liquor store, ask for the Black brand. Okay, whatever it is that you select. If your liquor store says they do not have it, ask them if they can order it for you. Okay, this is how we support our community. This is how we grow. Okay, but you have to ask. But please know you can always ask if they will order something for you. If it's a great store, they will offer that to you. They will say, we'll be happy to order it for you. But if not, ask them. Okay, I bought this at Prohibition Liquor, which is a Black-owned liquor store here in the Atlanta area, and I try to support them whenever I can. Go and ask for your Black brands. Okay, so that's the first thing. That was the basis for everything. Then we talked about the Belvoir farm, which I know this is something that Locke likes as well, even though I think we like the cucumber one the best. But this is Elderflower and Rosé Lemonade. You can buy this at Whole Foods. I lucked up upon it in a Marshall's for $6, $7. I think it's a lot more in the stores, like Whole Foods or Sprouts. But this is some good stuff. Hey, Lakita, how you doing? Thank you. I'm happy to be back. But this is a really good product. It's sparkling, but it's not like intense carbonation. It's very light, but really refreshing. A great brunch drink. You can drink it on its own. You can mix it with something. Then I talked about this from the dollar store, the Lipton Fusions. This was the strawberry tea lemonade. This was really good. I liked it, especially for $1.25. I would drink it on its own. Didn't really care for it too much mixed up in the drink. Okay, just saying. But this was really good on its own. And then I talked about this, the Mozart chocolate liqueur. So on its own, it tasted like cough syrup. I ain't like it. I said it was some Fraggle Naggle bullshit. And it was on its own. However, mixed up in a drink, it was good. When I poured in the bourbon, I really liked it. Okay. Then I mixed it up with the strawberry spritz and all of that, and it was really, really good, right? Real good. So the strawberry spritz. This was called Love Potion. It's made by 10 Acre Gifts. And when I went to their website, and I did put it in Stream Elements, I just want to say this. They didn't have anything specific about the items. They just had all the items that they sell or make, I guess. But anyway, it was there. I bought this at TJ Maxx. It was $6. It's 0 proof. It says just add alcohol. Their recommendation is that you add it to champagne and garnish with fruit slices for an entire extra kick of flavor to enjoy. Cheers. That's what it says on the bottle. But of course, you can add whatever you want to, and that's exactly what I did. I added bourbon to mine. So this was really, really good. Then we had these dehydrated strawberries from the Yes Cocktail Company, which I didn't like. They were okay. That was $7 down the damn drain at Ace Hardware. I should have bought a hammer. Just saying. But there you go. Yes, Cocktail Company makes some great ready-to-drink stuff. I just didn't care for this. They were not sweet. I think if the berries themselves had been sweeter, it would have been a lot better. And of course, I used organic rosemary. Rosemary is a great garnish for anything that you're making, if you're cooking, any of that stuff, because rosemary is very robust. So it's great. I mean, adds flavor to your drink. It does a little something to it. Like it. So that's everything that I tasted and talked about. These are easy drinks for Valentine's Day. Again, all I did was add liquor to them. So super easy. You can find these things pretty easily and just fix up. I mean, again, I always tell you all, don't be afraid to experiment, because this is the thing about experimenting or trying anything, period. If you don't like it, you don't have to do it again. Try it. I didn't like that. I don't want to do that again. All right. So first and foremost, always at the end of the show, I want to say thank you to my mods. Thank you, London. Thank you, Natty. Thank you, Locke. Thank you, Cruz. I appreciate you all very, very much. We do have some things that are coming up. Okay, so first, before I get into the other things, let me talk about the things I got coming up. First of all, remember, I am on a bi-monthly schedule now. So I will be back on February 26th with my Black History edition of the show. Yes, I am bi-weekly, right? Bi-weekly. So I'll be back on February 26th. Okay, I will not be here next Thursday. If you come, I won't be here. But on February 26th, I will be back for my Black History edition. We're going to delve into some history about our folks in the distillation industry, some of the things that we're doing. I always have a nice list of Black brands for you all, but I highly encourage you to research. Uncle Nearest is fantastic, but they are not the only Black brand. There's lots of them out there. Okay, so please explore. Okay, and I support Uncle Nearest to the highest degree, but please support all of the Black brands. Okay, because there are a lot of them. As I said, gin, vodka, wine, you name it, we make it. Okay. And all you have to do is Google Black brands, Black liquor brands, Black wine brands, Black gin, whatever it is. So I'm going to be talking about a lot of that on the 26th. Also, I want to say that I got something big coming up. I'm back on the Ray Train thing. D-Man and I, right? So on February 20th, we have the 6-City Ray Train. And that is the flyer. So we are kicking it off with DJ J. Jonah. And by the way, that says February 20th. Earlier today, in someone's stream who shall remain nameless, but their name starts with a D and ends with an M and a A and an N. They said that's at February 26th or February 28th or something. I get it because of the font. That's Friday, February 20th. All times RET. Starts off with JJ Jonah, Nick the Quick, D-Man, DJ Lex, Vance Dale, and David C. Dennis. And what this Ray Train is about is they are representing their city or their area through the artist or the type of music. What? JJ Jonah? DJ J Jonah. Okay, I had put an extra J in there. My bad. Sorry, Jonah. DJ J Jonah. Yes, exactly. CCC Cruz. Exactly. Sorry. DJ J. Jonah. So he is going to be representing Chicago. I know he's going to play some house. My nephew, Nick the Quick, and then D-Man with Cleveland. So I know he's going to be playing some Cleveland artists. And then DJ Lex is going to be representing the West Coast, right? And then Vance, I know he's going to play some Jit because I know him. I just know he is in some Motown sound. And then David C. Dennis, he's going to be playing some garage. I'm sure he's going to play some garage. But that is going to be a really cool raid train. And we're starting with these 6 cities. And then we'll go to 6 more cities if it goes well, if y'all like it, you know. So this will be on Friday, February 20th, kicking off at 1 o'clock. Okay, so please tune into that. So also, y'all, we have the family reunion that is coming up. And you all know that Locke and I partner together with that, with Spinning Autism. So that is the charity piece of the Lock and Key family reunion, but that is coming up soon. We will have details. That will be in April, but dates will be announced very soon. Locke will be announcing that on his stream.
On Sunday.
On Sunday, he says. On Sunday, he will give you all dates. In addition, we have it's going to be a whole weekend of stuff, y'all. So y'all get excited about this. And I'm going to actually have Locke tell you all about what is happening this weekend, because there's a whole bunch of stuff happening. Right, we see your whisper, girl. We know you sent a whisper. We see that on the screen. Okay, just saying. But anyway, hold up for just a second. But Locke is going to tell you all what all is happening around that weekend and around the reunion. So Locke, take it away.
Yes. So the 5th annual Lock and Key Media Family Reunion will be happening the weekend of April 23rd through the 26th. It is a private event.
Private. That means if you don't get invited, don't show up at his house.
Invite only. Invites have been starting to come out, and mostly for the and for the most part, the invites will be for the participants, the DJs only. So govern yourselves accordingly on that.
I'll add to that. He being nice. I'll add to that in a minute.
But we're gonna have basically, with this being the 5th reunion, we're gonna have a full weekend worth of events. There's gonna be a couple of events for the public that will be going on during this weekend. Fresh Day Party Refresh will be an official event during that weekend. That will be on the 25th of April. At Rocksteady. So all those that are coming for that weekend, definitely, check out Legacy, LV, Rhythm, Fro, Exact, and a good special guest that will be announced later for that event that I am very, very, very excited about. On the next day, the 26th of April, there will be nothing going on for the reunion at the house, because we are partnering up with Volatile and the Soul Train family. So Soul Train Live will be here in Atlanta on Sunday, the 26th of April, from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. during that day, and that is an official event. That is an official family reunion event. Shout out to Volatile. Shout out to LV. LV has been a great pillar for this one as well. So, but tickets are available. You can do it. You can sign up for tickets on djvolatile.com/RSVP, as well as soultrainliveatl.eventbrite.com. It's a free event. All the events that we're talking about are free events, but you must RSVP. Just so we can get head count in the whole 9 yards. But it is going to be a weekend full of events. And on Monday, the 27th, after the reunion, Controllerize. Which with the family Empress Ra and Stolen Drums. Last year during the day after the reunion, we had 3 people that were at the reunion perform. Miss Her, Breakbeat Lou, and the Family Boy Genius. So it's going to be a weekend full of events. It's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. I know there's going to be things going on that Friday as well. So, and also the fan Wally Sparks will be doing something during that on that Sunday as well for High Top Fade at Rocksteady. So it's going to be a weekend full of events, free events. But so those that are not invited to the reunion here at the studios, you can definitely enjoy Atlanta, have fun with these other events as well, and you will be able to see a lot of Soul Train and Lock and Key Media family at all of these events.
Okay, so he gave y'all the lineup there. I mean, this is gonna be a stellar weekend. Like, y'all want to be here. Okay, you want to be here for this, and
I definitely did not mention that all proceeds will be going to Spinning Autism.
Yes,
3rd year in a row we're partnering with Lisa and Spinning Autism. This is definitely a charity that is very special to Lisa as well as myself and a lot of members of this community. So definitely,
yes, most definitely. And this is also, this is my 5th year with Spinning Autism.
Yep.
3 years we have been partnered.
3 years we've been partnered.
3 years we've been partnered. But this is my 5th year with Spinning Autism. And
yeah, a lot of things are turning 5 this year.
I know.
Because this will be the 5th Soul Train Live too.
Yeah. So five is the magic number.
5 is the magic number.
Not 3, but 5 is the magic number. Right? So I want to add a little bit to what Locke said, because he told you all of the events. Okay, so we did emphasize that the family reunion is a private event. Okay, if you do not get an invite, please don't show up at Locke's house.
And don't be offended if you don't get an invite, because because 2 reasons. One, this is at my house, and just because you've been invited to my house before doesn't mean that you're invited this time. And the main reason why is because of crowd control.
Yes,
this is my residence.
Yes,
and I always say I have 2 major rules about this place: respect my house, respect my neighbors. And the key thing is respect my neighbors. So that is why, because of my neighbors, we're limiting. So unless you get a personal invite from me or Lisa,
Kim,
unless you get a,
I work here on that day. on that weekend.
Lisa gets it in.
Yeah,
But
I handle the upstairs.
Yeah,
He handles
the main upstairs, and I'm the main downstairs.
That's right. I answer the door. So I'm just here to tell you, if you did not get an invite, if he did not say this person is on the list, I'm not letting your ass in.
And and just like I said, please respect that, and please do not be offended if you do not get an invite. It is not personal.
It's a time, space, number of heads thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Because we take care of you for the weekend.
Everybody that has been to the reunion, CBT has been there.
Yes.
D-Man has been here.
Yes.
Blue Majesty. This is definitely the one thing about it. I am a great host. Lisa is a great host.
And let me tell y'all something that he ain't gonna tell you. Okay, so you come in here. Come here, y'all. Come here. Let me tell y'all something. If you ask for an invite,
the
answer is no.
No, I'll tell you that shit right now.
Okay, so please
do not ask me.
Don't ask.
Don't make it.
The answer is gonna be no.
Don't make it easy for me to not invite you.
I'm just saying.
And I'm looking at
I want to say that. So don't be whispering him. Don't be texting him. Don't do that. Right? The answer is,
don't be calling me.
This is the answer. This is the answer that he gonna give you. That's some Fraggle Naggle bullshit, and the answer is no.
Don't pull up on me in public.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Okay, I'm just don't do it. And I mean, this is the thing. Again, like he said, it's not personal. It's a space thing. Okay, and this is really, I mean, in my opinion, and Locke can, say whatever he wants to say. It's like a DJ summit, okay? Because it's really showcasing the DJs. Of course, this is broadcast on Twitch. And it's about all the DJs that come in and are sharing their craft with us. Of course, all of the donations, proceeds go to Spinning Autism, which I'm very honored, and I thank you for that.
My pleasure.
I'm very grateful. But please understand, this is his home. This is his home. This is where he lives. Okay. So don't be offended. And I know people get all up in their feelings and sensitive and shit, but don't do that. Okay. This is really about the DJs and their craft, and they get a chance to talk to the other DJs and beg for each other's hard drives. Because that's a lot of it. Yes. It's a lot of that. And yeah, we have whiskey tasting and we have a good time. We have food. We take care of them. But please, please don't ask, because the answer is hell no.
And just to let you know, it's going to be with Soul Train Live, with Controllerize, with the Fresh Day Party. It's going to be plenty of opportunities to see and hear in person and meet a lot of people that will be coming. And trust me, the accepted, not even just the invite list, but the accepted list of DJs that will be at the various events throughout that weekend.
Agreed.
Here at the studios, here at LKMG, as well as the two events at Rocksteady, the event at Buteco and at Controllerize. You will be happy.
If you come, you'll be happy.
You'll be happy.
Okay, so even if you're not part of the reunion, if you're not invited to that specifically, there's going to be plenty of time for you to love on everybody, see the DJs that you love. You're going to have a good time.
See people from all over the globe.
Okay. And that is key, because a lot of times, we have lots of things here. I mean, it's a bunch of Twitch folks here in Atlanta. Okay. We always say that we got a large collection of people, but you're going to see the people from the UK. You're going to see people that are across the waters that you would never see in person.
Put it like this. We have multiple continents represented.
Yes, we do.
We have multiple continents represented. We have legends.
Yeah.
We have some legends that have agreed to come. I mean, some that was supposed to be here last year. If you got a T-shirt from last year, if you know, because that name was on there, and they will be back. They will be here this year.
Right. Hey, New Eureka mommy.
A lot of my friends that are not on Twitch.
Yes.
Just because you may not see, you're going to see some DJs that you need to know that are not on Twitch, that are amazing. Your Johnny Dynamites, who doesn't stream on Twitch. He's an alumnus of the reunion.
Right.
Our friend DJ Smooch, who's not consistently on Twitch.
It's the Bad Bunny of music for the reunion. Can I ask a question? I know this is like off topic, but did y'all like the halftime show? Can I just say I loved it?
It was great.
To me, it was absolutely phenomenal to see the brown folks up there.
It was
everything from the sugarcane fields to them swinging on the poles, the electricity poles and everything.
And it
told a story.
It told a story, and it told it told a lot of history too, especially after the earthquake. The Hurricane Maria. Maria from from right at the beginning of the pandemic.
Okay, so we get I loved it. It was dope. I loved it too. It was beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. It was
a great show.
London shared with me today that now he's like getting some heat. Y'all, people gonna be pissed. Yeah, it is what it is. They are. C Love said, "I loved it. Couldn't stop dancing." I absolutely loved it. I thought it was wonderful. And let me say this. Because I want to. Y'all know about education, and I'm big on education, and of course this show is about whiskey education often, or other things. I've heard some comments that they were pissed because it wasn't in English. let's elevate our palates a little bit. Let's be open-minded to different things. You didn't have to understand not one word to get the story, to get the vibe, to want to get up and dance. There was a real live wedding. That was a real couple that got married. Okay, that was beautiful. So let's open up our minds just a little bit.
Representation
to some different
matters.
things, because representation does matter. But listen, y'all, it starts with us being a little bit more open-minded, right? To things that are presented to us differently. You didn't have to understand not one single word that man said to get that vibe, or anybody else said. It was wonderful. It was beautiful, right? And Blue Majesty said the only thing stronger than hate is love. And that is so true.
Very true.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's spread that. Okay. I want to tell you all happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day to you, Lisa.
To you as well.
And thank you for my candy.
And you did get some candy, some Reese cups too. Do something good for yourself. If you don't have a sweetheart, if you're not in a romantic relationship, please do something good for yourself. Do something good for your family members, because to me, Valentine's Day is about love. That's what it's really about. So anybody that you love, show them some love. Give them a call. Shoot them a text. Alexander Graham Bell, remember? He got that patent on that day. So send him something. Okay. Also on 2/17, it's Mardi Gras. So happy Fat Tuesday. Happy Mardi Gras. Have a hurricane. Get you a good drink. I know they're going to be whooping it up. And then also on 2/17, and this is really interesting and everything lines up, is a Chinese New Year. It is the year of the horse. Okay. So the year of the horse is about adventure, courage, and ambition. And Cruz, shout out to you because you're born in 1966. That's what her 66 is for. She is born in the year of the horse. And if you don't know, go to one of the websites that lets you calculate, puts in your birthday and your year and all that, and it'll tell you what year you're born in terms of Chinese astrology. But it's about adventure, courage, and ambition, which I absolutely love because recently, I'll say, I've been hearing so many stories about people who have, passed away, who died, have crossed over, whatever words you choose to use. And it really makes me think, whenever I hear about somebody dying, I think about living. And a lot of times we're not living. Okay, we focus so much on the things we don't have or the things we're unhappy about or what happens when we die or whatever the fears are that we have about that. If it's something you want to do, go do that shit. If it's something you're thinking about doing, go do it. Okay? Life is short, but life is also very long to be unhappy and not do some of the things that you want to do. So I'm going to encourage you for the year of the horse. Have some adventures, have some courage, have some ambition that you apply to something that means something to you. Okay, because that is important. Natty said, you never know when it's your time, and you don't. We all come with an invisible contract. Nobody knows the terms of the contract. They don't know when it's going to be up. So when people say this person is gone too soon, I have a different take on that. Maybe they came and they did exactly what they were supposed to do in that period of time that they had. So I encourage everybody to go out there and do whatever it is that you're thinking about. Take a chance. Yeah, there's a chance of failure, but there's a very great chance of success, especially if you put your energy behind what is successful. Positive energy. Limit your sad stories. Limit the bad news that you get. Make sure that you're focusing on what works for you, and make sure that you're doing the things that are passionate for you, that mean something to you. Doesn't matter what other people think. It matters about what you think and what your vision is. Okay? I will see you all on February 26th for my Black History edition. And we are going to raid into the Family Affair raid train because we want to support them. That is sponsored by Fran, our own Fran Laurenton. I think Cruise or London are going to handle that raid. One thing I want to point out too. So Twitch has this new thing. They have this thing called lead mods. And Cruise and London are lead mods. So they have a hatchet. They'll cut you up. They will cut you up. But if you are a streamer and you want to give your mods some little extra moxie, go ahead and make them lead mods. Okay? Natty will stab your ass. She will stab your ass. And she will shoot you. And we're trying this out in the stream to see how it goes, but we are going to go ahead and head over. I just want to say thank you all so much. I thank you for being here. I thank you for hanging for the whole month that I was off. I'm back and I'll be back on the 26th. And I'm looking forward to hanging out with y'all. Y'all have a good Valentine's Day. Have a good Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday, all of that good stuff. And have a good Chinese New Year. Do something, celebrate. Thank you, Diz. I appreciate that very much. And I will see y'all on the 26th. And I'll see you in these Twitch streets, of course. Go out. Yeah. And drink some liquor. Bourbon specifically.